Hi incoming first years and your parents. I'm Miss McLaughlin, the Transition Coordinator in Mountmellick Community School, and I'm hoping that this online presentation will help you with your transition from primary school to Mountmellick Community School. You're going to see some clips. Firstly, we're going to start off with the introductory video clips where you're going to meet your principal, Mr. Curtin, Deputy Principal, Miss Carrie LaRosa, your year head, Miss Hogan, Chaplain, Miss Byrne, Homeschool Community Liaison, Miss Shortall, myself, the Transition Coordinator, and our Parish Priest, Father Michal.
On behalf of all members of our school community, I want to take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of our incoming first year students who are due to join our school in September 2020. Despite the manner in which this is a very different conclusion to primary school life for each and every 6th class students throughout the country in comparison to previous years, nonetheless, it is a very exciting time for you. For all 6th class students in primary schools at the moment, it is a time to move on. It is a time to begin a new adventure. It's a time to study new subjects. It's a time to make new friends and a time to progress to the next stage of your educational journey through life. In short, it is a time for change. As you are aware, any type of change brings with it a little bit of apprehension, a few concerns, and in some cases, a little bit of fear. So as an incoming first year student, if you have any concerns about moving to secondary, if you have any little fears, this is quite normal and not unusual in any way. As you're aware, Mountmellick Community School in recent years has become very popular among 6th class students, which has led to a situation where each year we have more applicants than we can cater for or places available. Now, we believe here in school that one of the many reasons for this is the manner in which we collectively endeavour as a school community to make every effort to ensure that our incoming first year students are happy and content with school life from the earliest possible stage in September. Each year, as a school, we review the success of the previous year's transition of incoming first year to our school, and we look for ways in which we can improve it by making minor adjustments. Following this review of last year, for 2020, this series of video clips is one of the areas of improvements we are making to further assist you in settling into school life. We encourage you, students, not just to watch this video, but to also discuss its contents with your parents, with your friends, and with your fellow incoming first years. Watch it again in a few weeks' time so that you can revisit any aspects of school life that might be of concern to you, so that you can remove any niggling doubts or concerns that you might have. As previously outlined, if you still have any queries or questions or concerns, ask your parents to send us an email or give us a telephone call so that these can all be addressed. To conclude, we are all looking forward to meeting you in September and working with you for the coming 5 to 6 years so you can commence the enjoyment of all aspects of school life and become the best that you can be during your time with us.
Welcome to Mountmellick Community School. My name is Miss Carrie LaRosa and I'm the Deputy Principal. My job is to help you to settle into school. Any issues or problems that may arise at any point throughout the year, you can come to me with those. Between us and with any other staff members, we can solve those issues very quickly and move on so that you have a very enjoyable time here in the school and get the most out of it.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Hogan and I am going to be your year head next year. I am really looking forward to meeting you all and getting to know you. And I will be looking out for all of you throughout the year.
Hello to all the new incoming first years. My name is Miss Byrne and I'm the school chaplain, and I'm looking forward to working with you all in the new school year.
Hi everyone, my name is Helen Shortall and I'm the Homeschool Community Liaison Coordinator, or HSCL for short. I am the link between the home and the school. My main role is to work with your parents to help promote your attendance and participation in MCS. I will also be encouraging your parents or guardians to take an active role in the school by participating in courses and classes, and also in the Parents' Council so that their voice can be heard. Looking forward to meeting you all in the autumn.
Hi, incoming first years. I would like to take this opportunity to firstly introduce myself to you. My name is Mrs. McLaughlin, and I'm the transition coordinator here in Mountmellick Community School. My job will be to help you with your move from primary school to secondary school. To help you settle in, I will be working closely with your year head, Mrs. Hogan. Change. Change can be scary, exciting, overwhelming, and welcomed, all at the one time. Change is good. We will all be getting used to a new normal as we return to school in the autumn. And I hope that these little video clips that we have compiled for you will help you to feel welcome and to help you and your parents both feel more prepared as you enter the next stage in your education. We all look forward to meeting you in person very, very soon, and we hope that you have a wonderful summer. See you soon for incoming first years.
Girls and boys, you're very welcome to Mountmellick Community School. My name is Father Michal Murphy. I work here in the parish of Mountmellick, but I know some of you are from parishes way beyond Mountmellick as well. Hopefully, you're going to have a great time here. Chat to you soon. God bless.
Okay, so nextly, we're going to look at how to lock and unlock your lockers. Okay, so the step-by-step instructions are very, very clear. They will be up around your locker room, in and around your lockers. You have this that you can look back on, and this YouTube clip you don't need to learn off now. You know, you can look back on it when you go into your lockers on the first day, when you get your lockers and your locks. You'll be able to go home that evening and look back on this again to help you.
Hi, this is a message for the incoming first years to Mountmellick Community School, and it's a message about your locker. When you come in here, you'll all get a locker each, and I'm going to go through with you the stages how to open your locker and the combination lock that will be on the locker. Okay? So, each combination lock has an individual 3-code number. No combination lock has the same. Okay, so this particular one that I'm doing here at the moment, the combination number code for this one is 23, 39, and 20. So these three numbers refer to the 3 steps up here. So to open a combination lock, 3 simple steps. And I have 3 steps, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. And the first step is you go right, so you rotate it right. The second step, you rotate it left. And the third step, you rotate it right. So the first step, very simple. Start at any number. Rotate clockwise right 3 full turns. So that means 3 full circles. And I'll go through this with you in a minute. To your first number. And the first number in this case would be 23. After the first step, go to the second one. Rotate anti-clockwise left 1 full turn. So second point is 1 full turn to your second number, which in this case is 39. And the last one, which is the easiest one, turn right to your third number, which is 20 in this case. Now remember, you don't need to turn a full turn, full rotation, you just need to go to the number. Okay? So, here is my locker that you're all going to get. This particular locker is 463. The school has a record of the locker. This one is 465, whatever one you're going to get, okay? Each locker will have a combination lock on it, a very good quality combination lock, and you can see the digits go from 0 up to 40, okay? So, as I said, this locker here, this lock, the individual combination code for this is 23, 39, 20. So I'm going to go through it with you now here so you can see it. Okay? So you can start at any number you want. So see the red mark? That's where the starting point is. So this is on 15. Okay, just the way it is. So it says start at any number, rotate clockwise 3 full turns. So here we go, 3 full turns. And we'll do it slow, because when I was doing this first, it took me a long time as well. So I took it step by step, and I just got it then. And it was the same with last year's, first years, they were doing it, and now they can do it with their eyes closed. Okay, so 3 full rotations. So here we go. Clockwise, that's 1, 2, 3 full rotations to 15, and the second step of that is continue clockwise to your first number, and our first number is 23, so we continue clockwise until we get all the way to 23.
27, sir.
That's 27, so if we go to 23, 21, 22, 23, there we go. So that's the first step done. Step 2, rotate anti-clockwise 1 full turn to your second number. Our second number is 39. So we have to go anti-clockwise, 1 full turn. So 1 full turn anti-clockwise right back to 23 again. So let's go left, anti-clockwise. And go to our number 39. Now let's go past 23 and go to 39, which is right before 0. There. Okay? And then this is the easiest one. Turn the dial clockwise right to your third number. So not a full rotation. So all we need to go now is to go to 20, but go right. Okay? Here we go. Okay? And then to open it, pull the shank. This is the shank. Okay? So you pull the shank like that, you open it, take it off. To open this butterfly lock, it's called a butterfly lock because it's in the shape of the wings of a butterfly. You push it in, take the lock off, because you can't push it in with the lock on. So you take the lock, push it in, rotate it, and open your locker. Okay? So in your locker, what you have is a shelf. Okay? So this will be one student's one, this will be another student's one. So up here, there'll be members of staff, SNAs, teachers, tutors. Any teacher really will show you how to organise your locker so that it's easily accessible and that you'll be on time for class, etc. So your books go in here, and they're facing you. So like in a library, so you can see the text of the side of the books. Maybe you can put smaller books here. Maybe you can put bigger ones there, or your lunch, or whatever. Okay, so that's that. So to close it then, close it like that, turn it, and make sure the butterfly lock is out. This is your open. Click it on it. Click it. And now, because it stops the butterfly going in, you can't open it. Okay? So that's that. So these will be placed everywhere. Any teacher, any member of staff will help you, right? When I was doing this, and other students last year were doing it, they were saying, I can't do it. We got help, they got help. Some took a bit longer than others, and eventually they can all do it now, and there's no issue with anyone at all now, so everyone can do it. Okay, just follow 3 steps. Now the other thing is, I would say this is another locker. So if you're in this position and this has happened, people forget to lock the locker, okay? You have all your valuables in there, all your books and copies in there, and you come across a teacher or an SNA or someone will come across and a locker's left open and all your private stuff is in there, and your valuable stuff, school stuff is in there, homework diary, all that, calculators, all that. What would happen is, when you come back to your locker, there will be one of these placed on it, and it's called locked out, and this is for your security. This is for your security to keep your items safe in it, okay? So what will happen is, your combination lock that you had on it will be up here, okay? That you forgot to put on it, okay? And this will be closed, and member management or myself or whoever you have to come and talk to, that will be put on it. So when you come in, it'll be locked out. The good point is all your valuable stuff will be in there, secure, waiting for you to access it again, okay? So you have to come to talk to myself, Miss Kerry, Mr. Curtin, or your tutor or your year head, or wherever else. This doesn't happen much, but at the start it happens a little bit. So, you know, if it happens, it happens. You learn from your mistakes and you just carry on, okay? So that's the main thing. So these are the key points. Everyone will have their own individual code, and that's it. So anyway, welcome to Mountmellick Community School in September, and you'll have a good time.
Thanks very much, Mr. Masterson.
No problem.
Okay, on that, I'm just going to give one quick tip. When you open your locker and your lock is open, leave it open, because if you close your lock, your combination lock, you have to open it again to try and lock your locker. That's just something I would have learned from the students at the moment in the school. Okay, so moving on. So organising your locker and packing your bag for classes. So Miss O'Brien has a very comprehensive video here, and again we'll help you through it. So here are some little tips that will help you to get ready for your first week in Mountmellick Community School. So organise your copies, your hardbacks, your textbooks, your workbook and everything all together. Put them into a clear zip folder, as you'll see in the video, okay? Label the folder clearly so you know. Become familiar with your timetable. Now you will write your timetable into your homework journal. I will also organise one once your timetable is finalised, that you can stick one up at home, and then one that you can have stuck on the inside of your locker. So you don't have to be fumbling with your journal all the time. Be prepared from the evening before, right? Organisation is the key to success for anything. Have your PE gear, your home ec ingredients, your tech graph board, anything that you need to have on top of what's in your bag. Have it ready the night before. Don't get up the morning and decide, oh, I have to get sorted. Get organised the night before. Preparation and organisation will be key to your success in secondary school. Please, please ask for help, right? We are all here in Mountmellick Community School to help you settle in. Pack your bag for your morning classes in the morning. At break, you do it for after break, and at lunchtime, you do it for after your lunchtime classes. At the end of the day, you get your bag ready for homework. So here's just a quick clip from Miss O'Brien to help you.
Hi, I'm Miss O'Brien. I'm one of the SNAs here at Mountmellick Community School, and I'm just going to do a quick run through the easiest and best way for you to actually do your locker. What we're asking is that you buy these packs because they're brilliant for all your subjects, and inside them you can actually put in your book, your hardback and your copy for each subject. What we're also asking you to do is, instead of, you can put your name here, but if you put the subject name here, so when you're actually placing it in your locker like this, you won't be pulling them all out. You can see exactly what subject you're going to and what subject books you need. The other thing then is we're asking you to folders, that if you need them, that you put your name on this way, and you can actually pack them like that as well. Okay? We will also have a timetable organised that will be on all your lockers, so that you won't be trying to pull out your journal as well. Now the best thing to do is when you come in the mornings, if you organise just the first 3 classes, so that you're not carrying around all your books for the day. And when you come back at break time then, you will put your books that you're finished with, so say I'm after doing Irish this morning, that will go in down the bottom. And then I will take the class books I need for the next classes from the top and into the bag. Same with lunchtime. You come, you put your books you're finished with, and you take the books you need for your next 2 classes. These are the best to use because there's no rushing around, losing copies, getting into trouble in class in case I haven't got a copy for this, I forgot my hardback for this. So say even in maths, you put in your maths book, your hardback, your copy, your calculator, your maths set, and you're sorted for the whole class then. You don't have to worry about anything.
Okay, in the main office, Teresa and Jennifer, they're our secretaries at Mountmellick Community School. They're very helpful and very friendly. You will be given guidelines, however, by your year head as to when you can go to the office. So here's just a quick clip so you can meet Teresa.
Hi, I'm Teresa, the school secretary. Jennifer will be here in the office sometimes, but I'm here mostly. And you know where I am, just come to the glass panel. But
Career guidance and wellbeing. So Miss McCarthy and Miss Tian are our career guidance counsellors in Mountmellick Community School. They will also be here to help you settle in. They will help you throughout your years, your 5 or 6 years here. So here are 2 separate video clips. Firstly from Miss McCarthy.
Hello, incoming first years. My name is Miss McCarthy and I'm a guidance counsellor in the community school. I met you last autumn when you came in to do the assessment tests, and I'll be taking you for some careers classes this autumn. That will be part of your SPHE programme. We'll have a look at how you feel you're settling in school, we'll discuss strategies that will help you with your homework and learning, and we'll also have an opportunity to look at what are your strengths and what are your intelligences, and we'll see then how these could influence and be useful in terms of career planning and educational planning. So we'll be having a look at the world of work and the world of education then as well. And some of this we'll do online because so much material is available on the internet. Now I'm also available to meet you on a one-to-one outside of class. That might be because you have some little worry or some little concern, something you're not comfortable about, and you can sit down with me and I listen. And oftentimes it's possible to actually help you sort out the issue that's troubling you. That might mean going to a subject teacher to have a chat with you, or else maybe even going to your year ahead so that we can sort the matter out. I'm also available to meet parents to offer support as their son or daughter makes the transition from primary school into secondary school, and also then to give information and advice and support as your son or daughter makes their way through the various year groups in secondary school. And there will be points on that journey where they will have to make some decisions that may well have an impact on their educational and career opportunities. So I'm looking forward to seeing the incoming first years and to meeting you all. And I'm going to leave you with a task to undertake for the summer. So I want you to go and think about what type of work would be your dream job. So your ideal job or your dream job, what type of work would you be doing? Now I'm looking forward already to hearing the answers next autumn. Stay safe and have a good summer. Thank you. Bye.
Hi everyone. Miss Tian here, one of the teachers in Mountmellick Community School. I can't wait for you all to start and meet you all in September and help you to settle into first year. The well-being of our students is so important to us in Mountmellick Community School, and I will be helping you and supporting you to find ways to look after your mind and body. So that could be about teaching you about mindfulness, ways to manage stress, how to keep yourself safe online, how to deal with bullying, how to look after your mental health, the importance of exercise, and maybe even about a healthy diet. So I can't wait to work with you all and to have great fun and great laughs as you learn these life skills and tools that you will need throughout your lifetime to keep yourself safe and well. It can be a little bit daunting starting in secondary school, but please be reassured that there are so many people in the school that are here to help you and to support you to settle in and to adjust. So you might also find me in the home economics rooms, the Irish rooms, or the SPHE rooms as I teach those subjects as well. So have a lovely summer, and I can't wait to meet you all and get to know you all really well. Take care, guys, and see you soon.
Okay, so using your school journal, just a few little tips. Take your journal out at the beginning of every class and have it at hand on your desk. Take down your homework as soon as you're instructed to do with a teacher. Write it down clearly and neatly. Keep your journal tidy, guys. Your year ahead will be looking at it and your tutors. Tick off your homework as you do it. Write down reminders for yourself, your PE gear for tomorrow, your ingredients, etc. And do this on a weekly basis. Get absence notes signed by parents or guardians that are in the back of your journal. Write your name clearly on the front page, just in case you misplace it or you leave it in another classroom, so that you're not kind of getting worried, where have I left my journal? Somebody will find it and get it back to you. So I've had 2 students who've very kindly helped me in producing this. online presentation for you. So thank you Conan Kerwin and Hannah Ledesma for helping with this presentation and also for giving your perspective.
Hi everyone, my name's Hannah and I'm a recently graduated 6th-year student from Mountmellick Community School. I was also a prefect, as you can see on my badge here. And just to let you know that the prefects will always wear a distinct badge like this, as well as the MEHL, so you'll always know which students are the prefect and MEHL. So I'd just like to run you through what the role of the prefect is, but also what my experience in Mountmellick Community School was like, as well as what it felt like going into first year and the transition from primary school to secondary school. I'd also like to run you through any doubts or worries that anybody has, which I'm sure you must, as well as everybody else, and just let you know that they're completely normal and the transition will be made super easy for you and all your classmates by the teachers and staff at MCS. So firstly, I'd just like to talk about prefects and what we do in our school. So the prefect basically acts as a link between the students and teachers. So while the MEHL focuses solely on interaction with first year students, which will be you guys when you go into first year, the MEHL work across the board with every year to maintain a link between the students and teachers. So basically, if anybody has any problems in the school or if they feel like there's something that could be made better in the school, they can go to the prefects and communicate that problem with them, who can then talk to the management, staff or the principal in the school. As well as that, the junior students in the school are put on a cleaning rota once a week. So the students on duty will have to meet the prefect on duty in either the lunch hall or the locker room and just sign their name off so the prefects know that they've cleaned up. So I'm sure a lot of you are really worried and apprehensive about your move between primary school and secondary school, and let me assure you now that I was in the exact same boat as you 6 years ago, yes, which seems like yesterday, and that it's completely normal to be worried, but also please know that the staff and teachers at MCS will do their utmost best to make the transition really, really smooth. I know for me, I came from St. Joseph GNS in Mountmellick, and I was really worried about moving into such a big year, and as well as that moving into a mixed school, which in comparison to just an all-girls school. But again, like I said, the transition is made completely smooth and effortless by all the staff and teachers. So as you'll know, this YouTube channel will have loads of videos and explanations on different things that you will have to learn when you come into first year, such as locking your locker, organising your locker, which I definitely found difficult at first, but with time and practice it becomes second nature. I think something that often worries students coming into the school is the size of the school in comparison to their primary school, and how they're going to find their way around it, how they're not going to get lost, etc. But let me assure you, I'm not great with directions, but I settled in so easily, and within a week or two I knew my way around the school, and trust me, that will be the same with everybody there. It's a case of the school gets a lot smaller the longer you're in there, so nobody needs to worry about getting lost or not knowing where to go. And also don't be worried if you do find yourselves late to class the first week or two, because the teachers will understand that you're getting used to the size of the school and how different it is. Overall, I have complete faith in all of the first year students coming in, that they will settle in really easily and find their way around the school really easily, and overall just have a really nice and smooth transition into secondary school, as well as enjoyable, which it really is. I know I can say myself, I was a big worrier coming into first year, and I know the first month or two I did find it different, to say the least, but over time it becomes really easy and definitely enjoyable as well. I think a really important thing to remember going in as first years, and I can say this from experience, is to not forget to enjoy yourselves, because these years go by so fast, and I can say that now. So don't forget to enjoy yourself and not to worry too much, because there's so much people there who really want to help you and make your transition into secondary school easy. Such as the chaplain, there's the principal, vice principal, all your MEHL leaders and all the teachers as well. So on that note, please don't be afraid to come to any of the teachers or staff members in case you have any worries or troubles. They're there to help you, like I said, and everybody wants to make sure that your transition is as smooth as possible. So just before I go, I would just like to remind everyone that this is a really big and exciting step in your life, and it's okay to be worried or nervous or apprehensive about what lies ahead, but at the same time, please be aware that there's so much members of staff and students at MCS that are there to help you through your transition and to make sure that your experience at MCS is enjoyable. So definitely use all of the resources that you have, and don't be afraid to ask any questions or to share any burdens that you might have. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope this video helped you in some way, and best of luck with your first year experience and the rest of your many experiences that you will have at MCS.
Thank you, Hannah. So now, Conan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Conan. I was a 6-year student in Mountmellick Community School, but I've graduated now, and this is a message to all the incoming first years. You know, this video will have some tips and tricks, what kind of things you have to look forward to in Mountmellick. It's a big place. It's different, a lot different to a primary school. It's a lot bigger, but it's not a scary place at all. And I know a lot of people have worries. You might be leaving friends behind in primary school. You might not know a lot of people going into secondary school, and that was the same with me. I only knew 3 people in there, and one of them was my cousin. But I met a lot of friends, even on my first day, and I still consider a lot of those people my friends today. There's a lot of stuff you'll have to get used to, but you'll get used to it very quickly, such as like the routine, the size of the school. But if you have any worries, the metal team will always be there to help you. I was the chairperson of the metal program. You'll see which people are metals by the little white badge they wear, and they're there to help first years. If you have any problems, you can go straight to the metals, and if you want to go to a teacher, you can go through them as well. They also bring you on tours, and they set up activities for you in school, and they'll be introducing you to the school as well on your first day. I know a lot of you probably have a lot of worries about the school. You know, what if I get too much homework, or what if I'm late to class, or what if I get detention? But honestly, the teachers will understand that you're in first year and you have to get used to everything. But you will eventually, and you won't be worried about any of those things anymore. And I know the older students might seem bigger and scarier, but honestly, everyone in there is a sweetheart. And if you have any questions, no one in there will turn you away. I'd say my best advice for incoming first years would be to enjoy it, to enjoy every minute of it, every minute you can anyway, and just to do everything you can you like doing in the school. You know, if there's an activity you like doing, if there's a sport, if you want to take part in the musical or the variety shows, go for it. I mean, they were some of the best times I had in that school, you know, doing the musical or doing athletics. We were all over the place, St. Albans, Wexford, Dublin, you know. It's the activities and the people in there that really make your journey through school a good one, I suppose. So, suppose what I'm trying to say is, when you get into Mountmellick, don't be afraid, be yourself, and have fun, because in the end, you only go through secondary school once. But if I had to go through it again, I couldn't think of a better place other than Mountmellick Community School to do it.
Thank you, Conan, for those very kind words. So here we have just some memories from students and photographs down through the years. You see, we dressed up as students one year, a variety show, trips to Paris, pumpkin carving, Byron making this year with transition years, Conan centre stage, our dance crew at our Mamma Mia. Oh, and of course our musicians. Our soccer team that did really well this year, our first years. Oh, some of the lads posing. Some of our many awards that have been given out through the years. That's in the science lab, I think. I was in Poland. Our soccer team, our second year boys. Ooh, it must have been for Valentine's Day. Conan Centre Stage again. Our Bank of Ireland in school. Some form of exercise. Our Kaleathon. One of our many fundraisers. Junkature. Aoife learning how to milk the cow. The girls, some of their many victories. Learning how to change a tire. Christmas jumper creations. Fancy dress at Halloween. Our girls at Junkature this year. Ice skating with first years in Mahal. LGBTI Day. First years just getting their education. Thank you so much for choosing Mountmellick Community School, and guys, we can't wait to meet you all. Go back to this presentation as many times as you want, and we really look forward to seeing you in September.